The Heat getting mentally and physically ready. The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on Shane Battier.
Well, Battier is an extremely smart defender. He's got the size to defend on the perimeter or some of the smaller inside guys. And with Battier, you know what you're getting offensively, an excellent spot-up shooter.
Well, there's a willingness there to defend, but also excellent anticipation, and that's why he's able to draw charges, because he's usually one step ahead of the offensive guy.
And this really is such an interesting time for the Nets, because the move to Brooklyn, I think, has elevated the image of that franchise. You know, they used to be the little brothers to the Knicks and, you know, playing across the river in New Jersey. But now they basically are sharing the spotlight in the Big Apple, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Bosh against Williams. Drop steps. Here's Lopez. Drops in the layup for two.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
LeBron with a screen on Williams. Off the screen. Good! Yeah, Nets are now in one of the premier locations, Steve, for any sports franchise, even if it was a short move. And I think, Clark, with that move, the whole mindset has seemingly changed.
Well, you can certainly call them a big market team now, and a lot of free agents will probably be interested in signing there. So definitely they've got a working advantage in their favor now.
LeBron with the bucket.
He can cause the defense just so many problems. There aren't many ways to slow him down.
You know, and moving forward for Miami, they probably won't have a lot of cap room because of the big contracts of Bosh, Wade, and LeBron. But remember, it is easy to lure free agents to Miami because of the presence of those three, and then also the attraction of living in Miami.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Well, Steve, going back to Miami and them trying to lure talent down to South Beach, not only the city itself, but veterans line up to play, knowing, like we were talking about before, Clark, they have a chance to win a championship.
And that's the motivation, and as long as the big three are there, they won't have any trouble finding players who have been let go or in the last years of their contract who want to play for a winner, and those kind of players are willing to give up some cheese for some gold.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. The topic of conversation, Deron Williams. He was quick to point out what a heady player Deron is, saying when he's out there on the floor, he just reads every situation and more or less acts like a coach out there. When you combine that with Williams' scoring ability, you can see why he is so feared around the NBA.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The shot by Wade, no good.
Well, guys, Eric Spoelstra is really a young coach, but he's worked his way up from video coordinator to being one of the outstanding head coaches in the league. To be where he is, coaching one of the very elite teams in the NBA in Miami, you couldn't ask for a better position or a better opportunity, but I really have great respect and admiration for the way he's handled that and grown into that position. It's one of the better stories in the league in my mind.
Here's Lopez after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Good luck. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first basket. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Well, you talk about the job that Eric Spoelstra has done for the Heat, Clark. A young coach, certainly, but he's earned the opportunity to coach this roster, and he's shown that he's up to the task. One of the brightest young coaches in the game.
Now here's LeBron. It's back to Battier. Clock at 4. Here's Bosh. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, Bosh is a skilled power forward. He has a polished face-up game. What he really wants to do is catch the ball 15, 17 feet out, turn, face, and use either that jump shot or the quickness to get around his defender.
Well, a big part of his versatility is the accurate jump shot. I mean, able to spread the floor for his teammates as penetrators, and with his 6'11" height, It's a tough shot to recover to.
And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. Ray Allen is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. The Nets also changing it up. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Lopez. Marshawn Brooks comes in for Gerald Wallace. And it's Watson in for Darren Williams. Here is Watson. He sinks the 11-footer. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Here's LeBron. After the basket by Brooklyn. Allen for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Watson. And here's Johnson outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Unbelievable. 3-pointers for both sides in just a matter of seconds.
Now I think it's a matter of them just trying to top each other.
Haslem, a screen on Johnson. Now here's LeBron. Can't get it to go.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.